Yes,
So, all
yes,
right.
KOB.
Or AOB, yes. So the agenda for this meeting, we're going to have the ordinary business of the day. Number one is to receive the management accounts for the year ended December 31st, 2024, and also the half-year financial statement management account 30th June 2025, and the reports of the directors thereon. The number two is to get approval of appointment of auditors and to authorize directors to fix the remuneration of the auditors. And number three is to approve the powers of the board to get strategic investors to finance projects with sorry, something just blocked my screen. All right, just a minute, please. All right. Okay, to approve the powers of the board to get strategic investors to finance projects with giving and to increase share capital. And number four is to increase directors to 9 by an additional 4 new directors appointed from amongst shareholders. Number five, shareholders' right to ask questions. And shareholders reserve the right to ask questions at the annual general meeting. And then that will include the AOB also. Thank you. That's the.
Thank you very much, madam. So,
Thank you,
can I have somebody to approve this agenda, and somebody else another person to second the motion, to move the motion for the approval of the agenda. Please check the platform, whoever raised up their hand.
All right.
Mr. Cyril. Mr. Cyril.
Okay, thank you. I, Cyril Loref, move a motion for adoption of the agenda as read by the Secretary.
Thank you. Anybody to second it? Mr. Ganio.
I, Rufai Abagani, move motion, seconded the motion to
approve the agenda. Number one, the first item on the agenda is to receive the management account for the year ended 31 December 2024 and half year 30th June 2025 and the report of the director. And I know this account might have been circulated. The company secretary, can you confirm that the account has been circulated?
Yes, it was circulated when the notice was given.
Okay. So, therefore, based on the normal protocol of the meeting of the AGM, the account do not need to be represented. We hope everybody is having the account, and when it is time to ask question, you can ask your question. You can highlight the area that you need to get it done. So we are having about the item number 2 on the agenda is the approval of appointment of auditors and to authorize the director to fix the remuneration of the auditors. Can you please, Company Secretary, present the name of the auditors?
All right.
And if the host can do a vote, list the name of the auditors and post it as a vote, so those our members can vote to pick them, to pick an auditor for us. How many do you have?
I have 4 of them. I think I will just put them in the chat room. Let me see if I can quickly be able to project them.
You can read them now.
Okay. Let me read them out then. Sorry. Just a minute. So sorry that I'm taking time. Mr. Uti, do you have it readily?
Can you convert the vote, Mr. Auti? Hello? Namdi? Are you there?
He was on the road traveling.
I'm here. Let me see.
Okay.
So can you convert? You have the name of the four of them? Just copy it and paste it on the chat while Mr. Auti convert it to vote so that member can vote. Use it as a question on this platform, on this meeting.
Okay.
Madam, can you read them out? Do you have them?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I was trying to get them out projected and
Read them out first so that member can hear their name while you continue to work on how to project it.
yes, my screen just blocked. You know, I'm trying to sometimes this technology thing, my screen blocked it and I'm trying to remove that. Okay, I have them here now. Okay, the first name we have here is Vincent Iwi and Co, Chartered Accountant. Vincent Iwi and Co, Chartered Accountants. And then we also have Nduka DK and Co. Number 2, that's Nduka DK and Co, Chartered Accountants. Then the third one, we have Chinedu Chinakwe and Co. Chinedu Chinakwe and Co. And then the fourth one is S.A. Bameke and Co. S.A. Bameke and Co.
Okay.
So those are the.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. Mr. Uti, is it possible for you to put it in the vote form on this call?
Doing that already.
Okay, then. So we will wait for it. Otherwise, we can call the name of the auditors, and those who wish them to come on board can raise up their hand, and we can't. But if you have the facility to put it in the vote, it's going to be more easier for everybody, and it's going to be get recorded. Thank you. We should give you how many minutes?
I think it's done.
Done.
Mr. Series' hand is up.
Okay, Mr. Series, you have the floor, please.
Okay, thank you, Madam Ruth, for giving me the opportunity to speak. Just to guide some of us, I just want to confirm, I want the directors to confirm to us, among these 4 auditors that have been read, do we have any of them that have financial interest in our company so far? Maybe they are shareholders or they are partners or whatever. Just do we currently have any, or do you have any of such information?
Madam, over to you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. All right. Thank you, Mr. Siri, for that question. Yes, 3 of them are shareholders of Dungle Nigeria Limited. And then it's only Mr. Bameke that is not a shareholder of Dungle Nigeria Limited. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
So please, Mr. Auti, put up the vote.
I think it's on now. Right.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see it.
Yes, I can see it now. Please. The vote is on. Please, you have
sorry, Mr. Chair, please. I'm trying to look for the icon to raise my hands.
Okay, sorry.
Please, I'm deeply sorry for interrupting you.
No problem. You have the floor, sir.
But please, I did mention what the last speaker said when I was contacted. I'm Chinedu Chinakwe. I would suggest that we remove the names of interested members first before we can continue with the voting.
Then we have only one name left.
Hello. Sorry, sir. In furtherance to my observation, I would suggest that this meeting empowers the directors to look for non-shareholders, auditors that are non-shareholders, to hold office for the purposes of auditing this account only. And then in the next general meeting, we now appoint auditors that are neutral. It's my suggestion, please.
Okay. Can I ask somebody to support that motion? Do you have somebody to support that motion?
Two hands are up.
Okay. Sorry, I don't used to. Mr. Frank Maka.
No. Yeah, thank you. So, yes, thank you. So mine is not a support, right? I think a valid question has been asked around the auditors, who is the shareholder and all that. So given that there is a neutral ground we have, I think we should all just vote, right? I've casted my vote, and I think every other person should do the same. Majority carries the vote. That would be my suggestion. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Does it mean we are voting for only one candidate, only one potential auditor? That's what it will amount to.
That's the situation for now. So we will.
But I'm sorry if I may come in.
Yes.
Well, I know we are trying to look at the independence of the auditor, but how come that in this street society we choose one of us to be our external auditors?
Madam, that's exactly where I'm going. According to the standards, we are all learned. We are not chartered accountants here. These shareholders, as we are talking, they don't have any controlling interest in this organization. Maybe the main issue we are looking at is independence. So being the shareholder of the company does not mean they cannot be our external auditor, not internal auditor. That is as far as my knowledge can carry me, because they have just very minimal, and the members have the power to ask them questions if they suspect anything. So that's why we at the directors level felt that it is not a matter whether you have you are a shareholder of 100,000 should not override maybe 100 or 50 million business transaction. I don't know, but if this is what we want as a member of the organization, so you are free to make a decision. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Good evening, all.
Good evening. Otta, you have the floor.
Okay. For me, I think in as much as the person is not a director, I don't think there's any law that forbids a shareholder for in this kind of auditor. So I think it's even a good one for us as a growing company, and it's going to also help us to know other shareholders to know that the directors has nothing they are hiding. So I think we should not be looking at whether the person is an external or whether the person is a shareholder based on the insignificant amount of shareholding we all have. So let's just elect based on anybody that we think.
Thank you, Mr. Alta. Thank you very much. So please, let's vote for any one of the four. Mr. Auti, in 2 minutes, you close the vote. Two minutes, close the vote, and show us the result.
I can't access the vote on the chat box.
Go to the vote, the poll. It's going to be there.
Locate poll.
Locate poll and vote.
Poll. Let me see.
Just go to those icon down. You'll see the poll.
Look at the base. You see poll stroke quiz.
I can't see it in mine.
Well,
Okay. I've seen it.
Thank you, sir.
Just while we are looking for it, just give us some more time so that some.
Was 9 out of 16 have voted. 56% have participated.
Where are you seeing it? I can't see it.
Many of us, even me, it came and it disappeared. I don't know.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
I go to see the poll.
It's at the base.
I've
You see
seen
poll close to quiz or something like that.
We have 30 seconds more, please. 12 out of 16, 75% have voted. So thank you very much. The poll is ending. By this vote, Esther Bameke score 9/12. Chinodu Chimeka score 1/12. And Vincent Awi and Co score 1/12. Therefore, Esther Bameke hereby appointed as the auditor. The director are hereby directed to write a letter to him. Thank you very much. I think all of us have seen the result.
I did not see anything. No. I did not also vote. I can't see.
Yeah.
Thank you. So we'll go to the next agenda, which is to approve the power of the board to get strategic investors to finance project with interest given and to increase the share capital. Mr. Auti, make a short explanation of this, please. In the next 3 minutes. Mr. Auti,
sorry, yes. Yeah, you said they get approval of the
minutes. Yeah,
to approve powers of the board to get strategic. Okay, good. Thank you so much, fellow shareholders and directors. Thank you for this privilege. Now, we have tested the waters. So this is the time for us to focus on a few investment options. What we did earlier was to test if we can indeed work together as a team. And you can see that we've done not too bad. A team is not a perfect one. We have quarreled and we have settled and we have disagreed and agreed. So now we need to pick investment take strategic investment decisions, then focus on them and raise more capital. So what that means technically is that for each item of investment, we'll evaluate, know how much we need, then we target the enough capital to to fund it. Now it's going to be interest based. So we have fixed interest based capital. So how that can come, we have many options, many possible options. So we want you to know that the equity investment, which is 100,000, wouldn't have been enough for us to. The page is off. I don't know if you still have it there.
Madam,
So, for instance, we've identified 4 strategic investments. One is we want to relaunch our e-commerce platform. 2, we want to go into this e-solution for tutorial. We've already launched we've tested the physical on-ground lecture house at Ikorodu. Well, we want to go to the online platform, but not just not on the surface, but go properly, build it properly. Then also we want to talk about investment in shares. Now we don't want to just play like children in it. We want to go in deeper now. So we need about 20 million for that, 10 million for the e-commerce platform. Are you there? 10 million for the e-commerce platform.
yes,
Then the e-commerce platform will also include delivery and the rest. So it will get up to, think about 15 or 25. I can't remember that figure again right now. Then we want to also talk about go for
30 seconds more.
Yes, we want to pick manufacturing, this Gary processing or something like that. So these are strategic investments which will need real investment. So this will not come from equity, but from our members or from other strategic sources. So that's what we are talking about here. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So that is the members can list out, continue to list out their questions in respect of it. The last item here is to increase director to 9 by additional 4 new directors. To increase the number of directors from currently 5 to 9 by bringing in 4 new directors from among the shareholders. Can I have somebody to support this, move the motion for this resolution?
So, Mr. Gafar, please, can you probably give us a background as to why you want to increase the number of directors? Probably that will help.
Okay, thank you, Frank. Currently, we have the preceding report now that we have different arms where we are working, where we are doing the investment, driving the company. We have currently the ICANN lecture system stroke training. We don't want to stay only on ICANN lecture. We want to be rendering training, the high-end training to individual and organizations. Secondly, we have our investment arm, which and stocks, sukuk, bond, commercial paper. We have something that we are doing in that regard. Then we have the e-commerce. We have done it now. All of us see the effect that we are already having. So, and each of these things, then the last one which we have yet to start to do is this manufacturing production. Though we tried our hand a bit at maybe about a year or 2 ago on real estate, wanted to acquire some land at Ekpe area. We visited South, and I and my own self visited about 2 or 3 times. So we realized that we need people to be on ground. So we see that there are opportunities that we can annex, but the number of people that are available, we are just 5. 5 of us, none of us are executive directors. All of us have 1 or 2 things that we are doing. So we are unable to really will have the full grasp of the business. So if you have more people on board, they can come and support. Maybe you can make for each one of them two directors, or if there's any other opportunity that we can do. There are some other areas we are looking at. The maritime sector, we are looking at it, as well as the aviation and logistics sector. That is why we felt we need more people on board. Thank you very much, Mr. Frank.
Let me add to that. Okay, we also need to appreciate the fact that we have a spread. We need to take advantage of our national spread. So these directors need to be from other zones. For example, we have Alaji Bala, Malam Bala alone from the north. We need to see somebody from the north. We also need to see someone, especially the north, that northern area that is not really no much attention there. We want to be able to harness the potentials from those areas, especially in terms of ICANN lecture, in terms of purchasing items from that side, all those agricultural products that we need to get from them. We need people that will really stand there and identify those opportunities and bring them on board. We also need people from the east. When we talk about the east, Enya that is also in the east is virtually shuttling between Port Harcourt and Ebonyi. So why we're saying this is, in those district societies, for example, we need somebody to be speaking on our behalf from those areas. So any advantage that we can get, that's what we're looking at. We already have enough representation from the Lagos side. I am currently in Benin and in Abuja and Benin axis, but I'm not permanent there. Do you get? And so we need people. We also need people in the south. I wish we can get. So I'm just looking at. So take a look at this and let's walk around something like that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So any other comment, please? Any other comment? I cannot see any hand up. Okay, Mr. Siri.
Siri is up.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak. Mr. Nnamdi, there's a comment I wanted to make, but the last part of the comment cancels is where when you say we need people from every other parts of the country, I wanted to emphasize that it's with regards to where you reside and not particularly the ethnic group that you came from. It's good we also make that comment so that we at least we put this in proper context. So that's one. Then people for such a role, like for such role, we obviously don't know the demographics of the shareholders currently. Like I know if you pay a person, it's just not just people, just one person like Nnamdi. So I don't know if others have the data, but me I don't. So obviously, some of us, or majority of us, may not be able to nominate in that regard, except because we may end up nominating and it may defeat the general purpose where we are trying to get a national spread of our members' residents. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, co-shareholder.
Can I say something, please?
No, please, Mr. Houghton, hold on.
Yeah.
What we are trying to achieve at this AGM is approval of the shareholders to increase the number or not to increase the number. The process of nominating and approval of whoever is nominated will definitely be put on the platform for us to review. So that this AGM is not going to be dragged for too long. So we have given the reason why we want the number to be increased to 9, additional 4. So if we see somebody that wants to say, no, I don't want us to support the motion, you can bring it up. And if you see somebody that says, I want to support the motion, they can bring it up. So the demographic spread of the members will now be part of what we are going to present to us when you are looking at the nomination. Thank you.
Are we going to put it to vote?
Yes, put it to vote. Those who say we are going to raise our digital hand now. Those who wanted to, this is not, this is old vote too. Are you putting the old vote, new votes, Namdi? No. So we can put it to just ordinary hand vote. Those who want us to increase it to 9, raise your digital hand. Just count. Mr. Frank 1. 2, Mr. Cyril. Number 3, Mr. Gani. Number 4, Mr. Gani Sefio. 4. What out of 28? Out of 15.
I'm unable to see the icon to raise my hand.
Okay, it's down. Just
why don't you put it to a vote, to digital vote?
Put it
It
to
is
vote
not
now,
there.
so
So
that
we are on in the chat room where some of us have written down what we want in the chat room because we don't have digital hand to raise.
Look at the chat room. Secretary, Madam Secretary, please consider those people in the chat room.
All right.
So we have 1, 2. So we can see we can the chat room then. Let them count it.
We've been able to put it up now. Sorry, please. Sorry for the time wasted. It's up now.
Fine.
We can now use the poll now. That one is faster.
We have the poll now.
I think the poll is faster.
Well, why is the poll not allowing
some of
me
us
to
cannot vote? Some of us cannot vote.
Is
so
it
you have
because
to
we
use
are host or something? I don't know.
I'm not
able to vote.
I can't vote.
I think it's proper. Those that cannot see, they can send in the chat box their decision. I think it's okay.
Okay, yes, I think it's okay.
Yes.
Capture the chat box, capture the digital hand, then so they can close. Madam, give us the number.
Okay. Let me count the ones in the chat room.
4, 5.
I think we have about 16, 17 votes saying yes.
Okay, thank you very much. So the shareholder hereby appointed the increase of the director from 9 from 5. Thank you very much. Item 5, which is a question at AOB. So the floor is open.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir. Can I make a point, sir?
Yes, ask please.
My name is Kayode Oluyemi. The poll read shareholders. Is that a mistake? Increase the shareholders by 4.
No. It's a mistake.
Will it be shareholders?
It's a mistake. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. It's directors.
Not shareholders.
Okay.
It's directors.
Thank you for that observation.
Thank you for the observation. Thank you. The floor is now open for people to make comments on the account that have been sent to us on strategic investment, as well as on any other issue that you want to talk about in respect of the company. Mr. Frank, you have the floor, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Gafar. And to the directors, just want to use this opportunity to say big thank you for all the efforts so far. I mean, so far I understand that this is not a remunerated position. So it's out of your own goodwill, selfless service that you've undertaken this road to render services to all of us. I mean, the shareholders on this call and those outside of this call. So I'll just make a few comments, right? When Mr. Oti was going through the capital requirement, understand that the target is like 20 million today. And then we have about 4 business areas he outlined, including the tutorial, online business, logistics, and all that, and even manufacturing. So I think, like the earlier fundraise we did, we got about probably 8-9 million thereabouts. And if you ask me, I think we took on too much for that capital. So instead of even going into trading and whatnot, can we like narrow down, probably focus on 1 or 2 at most? Then when those 1 or 2 start generating profit, we can extend them to starting up others. So if possible, start with 1. So all those 4 you've mentioned, which of them gives you the highest profitability, right? If there is one that gives it, any money you are raising now, just put everything in that one, and let's drill down. So as that one will now bet other businesses based on the returns that you get. Because if you keep on spreading the tiny capital across different verticals, I think it becomes extremely challenging to build capacity. So that's a way of comment to me, to the directors. I think it's something you guys should just sit down, think about it more strategically, and see how to optimize any capital you raise now. Thank you, and well done for the work well done.
Thank you very
That'll be
much.
all from my end. Yeah.
Really appreciate you. Mr. Agani. Mr. Agani.
Yeah, thank you very much. Just to follow the last speaker, thanks the board for their efforts so far. We really appreciate your effort. However, I want to comment on the same point on the issue of that investment. I totally support that we cut down the number of investment that will be just be looking at for now for effectiveness based on the capital. Even if you have all the money that is required, with the kind of structure we have on ground now, no management, nobody to run the business, it will be a key. I mean, if you now say, okay, all the opportunities you want to go into it, we may not effectively utilize those the fund if we have it. So now that we don't even have that fund ready, I think we should focus on the one that we can do and do well. Secondly, on the same point, we are talking about looking for strategic investors and giving them guaranteed interest. I don't think it is a proper way to go. If you want to, I would rather suggest that if you have any investment or we have any project that we want to do and we want anybody to participate in it, it should be on partnership basis, whether profit sharing or whatever, instead of saying we are giving you guarantee interest on this particular money you are. It's more or less a loan then. It's not an investor. That means we are taking loan. That's the way I see it. So
thank you very much, Mr.
That's just the point.
Thank you. I appreciate it, sir. I hope the company secretary is taking note of everybody's comment. Mr. Ganesh Sefiu. Mr. Ganesh Sefiu, you have the floor, sir.
Thank you very much, the directors. And I want to, stand on the DC protocol to appreciate the directors for the job well done. I mean, we can't thank you all enough. Just to lay on what the 2 speakers have said, I think, first off, I want to raise an observation. And that observation is that I don't know whether the shareholders has actually approved item number 3, because we didn't do any vote on that. So let's take note whether that has been approved or not, so that we can properly situate all the context. I also want to say that I think that at this junction, we've started and we've tested water, just like Namdi said. But I also think that we need to sort of look at our strengths and see, where we can really take advantage. Honestly, putting 4 strategic investment decisions on the table I think is much. I think we should, go back and review these investments and see those ones that maybe the first 2, the top 2, where we think that we can actually maximize opportunities. For me, wanting to do 4 at the same time means that we won't be able to focus all the energy. And don't also forget the fact that none of the directors are executive directors, which then means that they have other things that are competing for their time. Even if we increase director from 5 to 9, that still doesn't mean that we have a full-time person that will sort of man or oversee all this investment. Even when we bring in strategic investors, I think for me, we need to look at that and try and see how we can cut down on this. Let's look at the two that will probably give us a higher return, and then we can build competencies in those, and then from there we can as well scale up. That will be my own contribution. Thank you very much.
Sorry,
Can I say something,
I can't
please?
see. Sorry, I can't see the icon to raise my hand up.
Okay.
Yes, I've been trying to look for the icon to raise my hand.
It's on the reaction.
Yes, I don't want to repeat what other members have said, but on point number 3 on our agenda, I want to find out, can't we first and foremost pursue the prospects of raising additional capital within before going out to look for risk capital? I want to understand that those of us who are sacrificing their time managing the organization at this moment understand what they are doing. There are the strategic investors, they know them and all that. I think one of us has spoken very well on that. But instead of going out to look for risk, can we try again and see if we can increase the share capital and then call for subscription, additional subscription? And then we take it from there.
Okay.
But I think that somewhere in the near future, we should have to have somebody on the ground to be able to assist us to manage this organization. Nnamdi has done so well with his team. When he started this, it was like, what did this guy do? This. But look at where he's taking us. And please, can we just do that? This is my suggestion. Thank you.
Mr. We appreciate your comment. The directors have considered this particular point. But when you see what we actually face and the trouble we pass through, even to raise this 100,000 from each member, that is why we say no. It's high time we look for strategy if we want to get things done fast. To make people to subscribe now and give them maybe each member equal opportunity of coming. We don't know the number of years, number of months they are going to, and some of these opportunities are not something that are available forever. Last year, we wanted to bring maybe agricultural product from the north. The rice, we got a rice paddy, and we have the factory can produce it. Even the owner is even, Malam Bala is here, can be our witness. The owner is a chartered accountant. So he wanted to do business with us, wanting us to raise between 25 and 30 million so that they can bring the trailer load. But we are unable to do it because there's no fund. So waiting for members, I don't know, to say to want to bring it their peanut this time around might not move this business forward. That's why the director hereby said, let us look for, the strategic investor might even be a member. Sit down with us, look at it, calculate it within some month, 6 months, 1 year, even 2 years, we get things done and close it out. This is my explanation in respect of that. So, in the absence of no other comment, who is still raising? Mr. Tanenge, please, 2 minutes, please. 2 minutes.
Okay. It's just to add my voice to the getting of funds. The truth is, if you look at our business, we have traded for some years and profit have not come in. Definitely, if you ask the same set of people to bring in more capital, they will be skeptical. Skeptical from perspective, they will just feel, what of the other one that have given? Now, yet they will be right. But also, when you look at it, the funds we have put forward for this business is also not enough to be able to take us to the point where we can actually bring in the profit that we're looking for. So One thing we need to see is we have seen evidence of overtrading with little amount of money that is not giving us what we want, and we have seen that lead to dissatisfaction or some level of negativity from the shareholders that have already invested. So looking towards them to add more money now, I really will not see a feasibility of positivity coming from it. Two, also, members have raised concern on the number of businesses that we are pursuing. We cannot have lean capital and be pursuing so many businesses. It will dwindle in the efforts that we're putting in. So to be able to drive in the results and hit the target quickly, we must shed some of those businesses, keep in view for the meantime. It's not to say they should stop. When these new ones pick up, those ones can actually bet and pick up from their own feet. So knowing that members will not give us the money that we want, we now need to look out strategically in partnership. So for me, if we truly want this to go to the next level, we must give the support for looking out for people that are willing to bring in their money that can boost in the capital base of the company. And then we have to trade carefully in such a way that we are sure that the funds that are coming in, the trading of whatever we're putting in should give us the profitability that we can repay these funds with the terms that are given and boost the earnings of the company. Once we move into a little bit profit, I can assure you that more members that are the shareholders who can now go maybe likely into that are there to increase their share capital. If they do not take those options, then we can now throw it to the open floor where other people can now come in to see how the capital can be boosted. I feel if we follow this pattern and go like that, it will lead us to the destination that we're looking for. Well done to the shareholders, and we appreciate the efforts that you're putting in. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate you.
That is key, very key.
In the absence of no other comment, can we please have somebody to move the motion to approve the financial statement of our organization for the year ended 31st December 2024 and half year 8th June 2025. Can somebody
Mr. Gafar, sorry. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Cyril.
Good evening. Good evening. Sorry to take you back. When you requested for that comment, I thought it was on this investment issue.
Everything.
Okay, everything. Sorry.
All the 4-point agenda. That's what we.
Okay. I wanted to formally raise, speak on the AOB, the issue I raised earlier on before the meeting started, and which was moved to the AOB.
Yeah, we will not on that. We want to take it as the item flows.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Management account.
Okay. Just to confirm that we are not foreclosing it.
We are not closing. Mr.
So I was calling your attention to the fact that we are talking of management accounts.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we are talking of management accounts. Mr. Sefi, you want to move the motion? You have
No. Sorry. Just one of my comments that I made. Agenda item number 3, we have not resolved it.
Yes,
we not approved the power.
We need to vote. We need to also explain. Gafar,
yes.
Alhaji Gafar, I think we also need to explain very well, because I think there are some areas we need to address before we can even vote. Otherwise, in
the account?
No, number 3. We've had feedback from everyone.
We have done number 2.
Number three. We've looked at to approve the powers of the board to get investors, to get strategic investors to finance projects and interest in. So we need to.
Coming there, Mr.
Okay, we need to put it to vote. But before we put it to vote,
no, we're saying we are not there yet. We are not
there yet. Let's do number 1. Can we approve the account first? Is there anybody that wants to move the motion to approve the account?
It's the management account.
Yes, management account. Mr. Cyril.
Can we be approving it before
it is all Frank, I'm coming for the motion.
I just want to find out, sir.
You still have to approve it because the director is presenting it to us. They've sent it to us about 21 days ago.
Already,
So we need
yes.
to approve it so that we can proceed to give it to the external auditor. So external auditor will bring it by next year.
All right, sir.
So
Okay, I Cyril Oref move a motion for approval of the management account as presented by the directors.
Thank you very much. Who's seconding? Mr. Tenenge.
Seconded by Mr.
I second.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Can we move the item number 2 has been dealt with? Item number 3. Mr. Auti, what explanation do you still want to give? Can you give it in 2 minutes?
Yes, thank you so much, shareholders, and thank you for the way you analyze these financials, especially all the speakers, including Terenge. One thing we must understand is that what we did initially was to test the water without 100,000. Now we are going to a stage where we need to actually recruit hands. We cannot be operating at the same capacity. So what that means is we will have an accountant sit down as an accountant, a real general manager sits down as a general manager, be like a business office functioning. Now we had restrictions, limitations. For example, we couldn't sign up with some of our, when we were talking about the e-commerce, we were supposed to have a warehouse somewhere or a display room. We couldn't rent a space like that. So we almost signed an agreement with a major dealer so that he would give us stock worth 2 million or so. We couldn't show him a space where we could put that down. So we need strategic partners to make that happen if we cannot get it from shareholders. We have people who are ready to partner with us. For example, during the period, we saw external investors coming through someone like Alhaji Gafar, who, well, I think it has to do with Islamic funding, kind of funding, which would have taken to just fund a particular investment and return the money back. We can get this even from within our members and sometimes outside our members for a specific project. We can also partner with some district societies, some cooperative societies. Okay, there are many possibilities here. So we don't have to tie ourselves, limit ourselves to our little capital. But if we don't go further, we might continue to operate small. Yes, even if we narrow ourselves to only one investment, even 8 million naira, look at each of those projects we picked now. 8 million naira cannot really hold it. Look at the e-commerce solution we are bringing forward now.
How many more?
Yes, it's all encompassing. It's self-funding, but we need to first launch. We need to launch it, and to launch it comes with a huge capital, but it's self-funding at the end of the day. Thank you.
Thank you. Therefore, distinguished shareholders, can we now have somebody to move a motion to empower the directors to get strategic investors to finance projects, or somebody want to raise the motion to reject it? Can we see our hand? Please know that silence means consent.
What I think one of us mentioned before that we should. Hello,
Mr. Cyril, please, you have the floor. Cyril.
Okay, good evening once again. I, Cyril Orefo, move a motion to empower the directors to look for strategic investors to invest in our various projects. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody to support Mr. Chinedu?
No, I was going to make a point, but it's okay. I support.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We appreciate everybody. So, the last item is the AOB that Mr. Cyril actually brought into making sure that we have the. So, Mr. Frank Knockout also support the motion for the director to get strategic investors. So we, at the beginning of this meeting, for the purpose of those people that joined earlier, we are debating on the quorum for the meeting. So please, Mr. Asiri, you have just 2 minutes to make your comment on this. Thank you.
Okay, thank you once again, Mr. Gafar. During the commencement of the meeting, I observed that we currently don't have a specific number that will require to form a quorum. So I suggested, suggested that there's need for us to discuss it so that we'll understand and know the number of members that will be present in the meeting for there to be a quorum, so that we won't just leave it open-ended or at the discretion of some persons. Thank you.
Thank you. Madam Secretary,
yes,
do you have any comment, please?
Yeah, my comment, the one I made earlier is that most of the meetings we've been having, we've always have members, coming in trickles, and then like this AGM now, we're just about 21 at the most. So other meetings that I've seen 42, 43. So I was suggesting like for today 25, but I think we can all talk about what number we should have for us to always start any of our meetings.
Thank you very much. Any comment in respect thereof?
What does our statute, the memo articles hold?
The members say 1/3. The members, the standard is always the member will say 1/3 of the members.
Members. Okay. It's a bit
those
tight.
people that send apologies.
Yeah.
But in the era of technology, where people have various challenges, so that's why we use the discretion at the director level or at this meeting to fix a number. So I want to suggest that we should leave it to the directors to make a decision for the quorum of each meeting. Yes, AGM is sacrosanct, that all the members, but most of the time, people we have the interest we have for the company varies, and not that some people don't have the interest. They might be engaged something else. The network might really be doing something for them.
Sorry, Alhaji Gafar, let me respond to a question in the chat room. How many shareholders do we have currently? Well, if you look at the platform, the shareholders platform, we have about 94 names there. But the actual shareholders that have monetary interest, well, some as low as 5,000 naira, the early 5,000 naira that we started with. We have so many that are still on that. So they may not really be interested in what is going on here, since they have just maintained 5,000 naira since 2021. But total shareholder, including the 5,000 naira, is just about 75 of us. Just in response to that
75. 75.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
75. So, and when we have 75, even by the time you remove those with 5,000, madam, how many will remain? Those who are fully paid the minimum of 100,000.
So we'll be having just about 35, 40.
Yes, those are the shareholders of the company. 1/3 of that is just around 13. 13. So maybe 1/3 of it. So that is it. Around 13.
I think we should take it to 15, Mr. Agapar. Let's agree that the quorum should be 15, because that would be
sorry, sir. I want us to be very, very careful, because if you have a name on the shareholders roll, and there have been issued certificates, they haven't sold off or whatever, we cannot say that they're not shareholders. I would suggest that we pass a resolution at this AGM, given the situation, that the board should look at our the level of membership participation and suggest a quorum for every AGM until we tackle this issue.
Okay.
So that we don't come to this meeting. Don't come to this meeting and delay those who have the interest to participate.
Mr. Chinedu,
sorry, sir, if I may come in.
We have severally written to people with this initial 5,000. Please make out of your net 5,000 and do everything. They don't respond. Are we going to force them?
Then sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute, sir. So, you know, we have a law. We must not break the law. We can resolve to return their money. Yes, but as long as they are on our register, you cannot say that they are not shareholders. That's what I don't have problem with, even if we are only 10 business-like. I was even imagining in my mind, I said, this meeting we are having today, how many of us is like an expanded board meeting? Yes. So those that have the mindset to participate, the others should not hold them down. But we must do the right thing. If we know sir. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. I just want to ask, sir, the secretary, please. I think there was a point that we said, the people that we have, if you don't pay up your share capital, you won't get a share certificate. All these people with 5,000, do they have share certificate?
No, they don't, sir.
They don't have.
So it's deposit for share, so we can return their money.
Exactly. Yes. We know that we are just 35 and we move on.
I'm very, very sorry, sir. Please, I'm very, very sorry. I had quite a lot of issues. I wasn't able to look at the management accounts. Perhaps we should tell our auditors, for those that have not been issued share certificate, their contribution should be stated as deposit for shares. So that we from day one we are getting it right. So these monies can be returned if we have their bank details.
Okay, thank you.
Or we publish and ask them to provide their bank details so that their monies will be returned.
Thank you, sir.
Simple. Thank you, sir.
I need to you. You have the floor.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. So I just wanted to talk about the number of people that we need for us to form a quorum at every of our meeting. I think so that we don't hold people down unnecessarily, especially people that join, much more early. I think I want to propose that we should leave it to the directors at the meeting to decide the number of people that will form a quorum.
That's what I suggested at the beginning.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. So, Malam Bala, thank you very much. He's our director from the north, has been so patiently been following us. Can you please give us closing, Mr. Teneg, we may not be able to take. So, Mr. Marambala, please give us a closing remark so that we can close this meeting. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Gafara and my fellow professional colleagues. We thank you very much for sparing the time to attend this very important meeting. And we hope you people continue to support us so that we'll move our business forward. We thank everyone for his participation and his contribution. And we hope that whenever we call you, you people will be ready, will be there for us to support us and give us the strength to put in more towards the development of this, our baby company. I'm sure we have a lot of prospects, and with your support, the sky will be our starting point. So thank you very much. We are very grateful, and by His grace, all your contribution will be taken seriously by the directors. Thank you very much, and thank you.
Thank you very much. We appreciate everybody. On behalf of the board of directors, being chaired by Mr. Anamdi Uti, we thank all the shareholders for your time, for the resources that you have been expended of this company. We really appreciate everybody. All your support are not taken for granted, and we promise you that we are going to do our best to move this company forward strategically. Till next time, please, our door is open. Like we told you at the last meeting, our door is open. If you have any suggestion, if you have anything to tell us to add to the value of the company, we welcome your criticism. We welcome everything. But please know that because of the way the company is structured now, some of your requests, like requests for report and all these things, might not be quickly attended to, but we must know that we are attending to them, and we are going to come to you at the right time. So, on behalf of the chairman and all the members of board, we thank you and we wish you a very blessed weekend and blessed day. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alhaji Gafar.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody. Good
Thank you,
night.
everyone. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you and good
Bye.
night.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Mr. Nnamdi and
Well
your
done.
team, well done. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Mr. Abuwasiu. Thank you, Mr. Tenenge. Thank you, Mr. Afolabi. Thank you, Mr. Afolami, Mr. Ganyu 1, Ganyu 2, Madam Joker Suleiman, Madam Mary Akimaye. Thank you very much. Mr. Olujo Adekoya, thank you. Well,